After we finished the makeover at the Trupi, we were really keen to get out of the city. So first we headed to central coast, Avoca Beach. There we spent a couple of days just enjoying the beautiful sunsets and sunrises. As we still had some business to do in Sydney, we wanted to stay close. So next we headed to Blue Mountains, Katoomba. Here we spent a night in a camping. We decided to visit the Jenolan caves, so next morning we drove to the entrance of the caves. The Jenolan caves are limestone caves and have 11 show caves accessible for the public. We chose the Lucas cave to visit, which took us an hour and a half to get through, and it's about 860 meters long. It's a huge cave with beautiful formations. Its highest chamber is called the cathedral. In the cathedral, our guide switched off the lights and played some classical music. On our way out from the cave, we saw a little wallaby, and we first thought it was a puppet, but then it started moving, so it was definitely alive. And we also spotted some kangaroos on our way back. Then, from the Blue Mountains, we headed back to Sydney to pick up our new driver's license, and then headed to Hunter Valley, which is one of Australia's most famous wine regions. We drove up to Cessnock to a camping. We spent the rest of the day there, cleaning up the Trupi and just resting. Next morning, we visited the Hunter Valley Gardens, where we jumped on a train to go through the 10 different themed gardens. Our guide told us about the different gardens and their history. We even saw the little chapel next to the lake, which was built for the owner's daughter's wedding. The storybook garden had statues of famous children's book characters. After the gardens, we headed to Salana Estate, where we did some wine tasting. Even though we arrived just before closing, we still managed to try several different wines, and we also bought a couple of bottles for my upcoming birthday. From the Hunter Valley, we headed back to the beach to Nelson Bay. We stayed there for 2 nights. And first, we visited Samurai Beach through a forest path. As the weather was pretty cloudy and windy, there was no one there besides us. Next morning, we took a walk up to Tomari Head. After 20 minutes of steep walking, we arrived to the top of the mountain, where there was a lookout. We had a great view of the bay. It was great to be back at this spot, because 3 years ago we already visited this as our first weekend getaway. On our trek, we met plenty of wildlife and heard some birds singing as well. From Nelson Bay, we headed north to Puti Puti National Park. When we reached Elizabeth Beach, we set up for a quick lunch, cooking pasta. In the evening, we watched the sunset at Wallace Lake. Next time, we are heading inland to look at the Ellenborough Falls, and then Peter treats me with some birthday surprise. Also, we visit some sick koalas in a koala hospital. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.